Welcome back. My name is Seal Chan, and this is my Minecraft 1.1 progressive long play. Today we're going to go across the kingdom, so to speak. We're going to find a little island I've named Gold Beach. And we are going to select a site to place the station, or rather the shelter in the station. So let's go. Well, that's disappointing. And it raises a topic that I should probably bring up since we're already at the end of this episode. My original progression guide had me do what I've been doing. This is again like phase 3 of this game for me, where I've changed up in a major way how I'm building as I play. Phase 1, I had a central base back in Spruce Hills. You've seen that, the very large and kind of industrial looking place with the big halls and the various rooms, which I've kind of dismantled now. And phase 2 was to build small bases, which I now call stations and outposts. We haven't seen an outpost yet, but I built bases in different biomes. And I wanted to do this because I wanted to enjoy each of the different biomes and not just be in one mostly the whole time. And phase 3 is doing the station to outpost method. So start with a fort, as you see behind me. I explore the biome, fill out the map, traveling around the oceans. And then I decided to build a station under certain conditions. Those conditions included, well, we have to have a cavern. And on an island, in a regular biome, you almost always have some kind of cavern. But on an island, a lot of times you don't. But this one you do. And I went down in it before, and I looked and I saw the dark, and I thought, well, that dark could extend forever. So let's go ahead and this is good enough to build a station. Well, as in this example here, I would say we should change that up a little bit. Now, when I build a fort in a new biome or island, which is kind of a biome I made up, what we should do is build the fort, do the biome survey, where you walk around and you look for caverns and any blocks and placeable blocks or items you haven't never seen before, add them to the research list. And then after that, we should do our first mining expedition. Take one cavern, the closest cavern maybe to the fort, and see how far it goes. You know, for about an episode. And if it goes, and it still has more to explore, that's good. Then we come back and we do the border survey around the edges of the biome. Add the biomes that we haven't added to my site progression list of new biomes to explore and to build on, potentially. And then when we come back again to the biome, we would do Cavern Expedition 2, right? Keep going. And, you know, by that point, we should know if we have a cavern system that's not going to play out quickly. And if that's the case, well, in any case, then we come back in the next round again. This is probably about 4 or 5 rounds worth of work here at any particular biome. We come again and we do the ocean survey and we finish filling out the map. And we know this biome pretty well, all of its resources, including whether or not it has at least one decent cavern system to explore, one decent mine. And then that's when we'd normally, after the ocean survey, that's when you normally decide, hey, should we build this place out as a station with a shelter and a kitchen garden and a kitchen ranch and a grove and the beginnings of a, mining operation. Now, I've actually changed that up a bit too, but I'm not going to get into that. But anyway, that makes more sense. If we do a couple of mining expeditions while this place is still just a fort, then we'll have a better idea whether this biome is really worth developing. Because as you may have noticed, and I may have mentioned, one of the self-limiting rules that I play by in this mode is I cannot mine a shaft. I have to follow a cavern system. Of course, I can dig out the ore and whatnot from the cavern walls, but I will not strip mine. I will not strip mine until I find a cavern system that gets me down to what I call the lava lake level, which is Y level 12. You know the level. It's where lava lakes like to form. It's also a perfect level to start strip mining for diamond. I do not strip mine until I find a cavern system that gets me down there on its own. Yeah, that's a challenge. It's what I call, again, a self-limiting rule, but it's part of the building out of a deeper sense of progression, right? And that's why I'm playing Minecraft 1.1, and I'm still, loving it. It doesn't have all the new stuff, and I'm going to be playing modded, so it doesn't have any of that. No modded. No 20 more versions worth of new stuff. Because this is, again, 2024. I'm playing a game that was probably released in 2012, okay? But I'm loving it. The progression. The anticipation. It's great, and I can't wait to play through this game and many, many more newer versions. So anyway, I hope that to any of you who are interested in my technique, that this has been interesting. I will just be playing the game going forward in this way. So next round, switch things up a little bit. This biome is going to remain just a fort. And we'll just move on to another island biome. We know the one over that way. It's really big and has a village on it. That's one of the nicest islands I've ever seen. It's got several cavern entrances. I think it even has a ravine. I'm sure we'll be able to make that biome not only into a station, but upgrade it into a full-blown outpost. So I'm excited to share that. Again, a part of this series is that through small, simple builds done in a progressive way, mixed in with all the other things you can do with Minecraft, you can build I don't know if it's a mega build, but you can do a large-scale build, a village-style build of kind, and have a good time. Never get bored. And just want to keep playing. So anyway, this is Seal Chan. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. See you in the next.